What's up, guys? This is Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our Week 1 match for W.A.I.L.O.R.D Season 1, or the... oh my god, I just remembered what it stood for, now I can't remember. Wonderful Amateur Invitational League of Ridiculous Drafts, hosted by my buddy Jed, who we are playing today. Kind of fun. Um, Jed and I are longtime friends, and we've been playing each other a few times. He's only taken one game off of me, so I'm hoping to keep that to just the one game. But we'll sort of see how this match goes. So he ends up, let's actually go over his team. He's got Incineroar, Donphan, Alolan Raichu, which is a Z-user, Alolan Exeggutor, which is a Z-user, Marini, which is a Z-user, Mr. Mime, Z-user, Butterfree, Z-user, Licky Licky, Durant, Frostlass, and Hitmonchan. I wasn't expecting Butterfree or Frostlass, which we see coming. I wasn't expecting Mr. Mime or Hitmonchan, which neither of them came. Alolan Raichu not being there is kind of interesting to me. No Marini is also pretty interesting to me, but Incineroar was a huge threat to my team. Alolan Exeggutor is a huge threat to my team, so is Donphan. Webs don't look that fantastic against him anymore, so I don't really want to prioritize that. But I do feel like leading the Slurpuff is still the play. I'm just going to mute spectators so that no one interrupts, unfortunately, over there. Okay, Butterfree, Licky Licky. I was expecting the Durant, actually. I'm surprised not to see Durant. I was kind of basing bringing webs off of Durant. So, my lead 100% of the time was always going to be the Slurpuff. And I guess I just don't click webs now. That's kind of where we're at with that. Or I could just lead the Rotom and force the Donphan to not use rocks against me. I could trick the Donphan the Scarf, because I don't think the Scarf's going to be that useful this game. Although it could be. I mean, Butterfree can't really touch Porygon 2 is the thing. But it's also my switch into Alolan Exeggutor, so we'll see how that goes. I guess Slurpuff's a decent switch into Alolan Exeggutor now as well. So I'm actually going to change it up and we'll lead Rotom-Mow. So let me just get that calc open before I permanently decide. Yeah, Leaf Storm is blowing back the Donphan, even if he's specially defensive. Careful. It's probably a roll. Yeah, it's a roll, but it doesn't really matter because he can't do anything to me. So I'd rather trick him into like Stealth Rocks or something, which could really cripple the Donphan. Although keeping the trick for the Licky Licky could be useful too as a Wish Passer. Either way, I think I'm going to lead Rotom. Oh, he hasn't actually decided. So let's go over maybe he's got priority in Incineroar. With Fake Out Donphan with Ice Shard, and that's all the priority. He's got Spikes with Frostlass and Rocks with Donphan potentially. Actually, I think Frostlass gets Ice Shard as well. I'm not 100% on that though. And he brought Donphan for Rapid Spin. It's his only removal that he brought. Oh, sorry, he brought Butterfree for Defog potentially too. And he brought 2 of his 4 times weaknesses, Exeggutor to Ice and Butterfree to Rock. So even getting up my own Stealth Rocks with Seismitoad is going to be pretty useful. That was my main way to deal with Incineroar. So Donphan is the lead. Do I want to trick or do I want to Leaf Storm? I feel like I want to trick here. Oh, I don't really want to trick the Exeggutor though, so I kind of just want to go for the Leaf Storm, because 2 Leaf Storms will kill it. So I'm going to do that. Obviously he's going to have the Sturdy. He can get up his rocks. I just have to be really careful about bringing in Yanmega on the rocks. The Psyche MZ on Yanmega is going to be completely useless this game. I talked about in the team builder about changing it, and I really should have, because Marini may not have been a great bring against my team. I just thought that with how good Machamp looked against him, that Marini would maybe be a bring. Same with Alolan Raichu or Mr. Mime. Like, he had 3 really good fighting resists, and he brought none of them. Like, the only thing he's got for fighting right now is potentially... I mean, Butterfree's not really taking a hit from Machamp, because Ice Punch is pretty free against Alolan Exeggutor, for example. So Frostlass would maybe be the only thing that he had for it, but then again, Bullet Punch, same thing. So I probably should... Oh, he does just switch into the Alolan Exeggutor, which is 15. And do we see lefties? No, we don't. So I'm kind of glad I went for that, though. That's looking like it's just max HP, no special defense investment. I really have to switch here, unfortunately. I kind of just want to go Slurpuff on this. Yeah, I'm gonna go Slurpuff. I have a Sash anyways. If he Trick Rooms, then it doesn't matter because I have a Sash. Okay, so he does Trick Room. I'm going to be able to get off a Dazzling Gleam here. 100% get a Dazzling Gleam off. Slurpuff. How much is he doing? Yeah, I mean, Giga Drain's like a 2-shot, and Dazzling Gleam is doing a heck of a lot of damage to him. And I do have the Sash. Oh, he actually Iron Heads me. Don't flinch me. Okay, that just is 76. And he's got a Citrus Berry, and he harvests another one and eats it. That's ridiculous. What is that mechanic? He just got 2 Citrus Berries. Okay, I mean, if the best thing he's got to hit me with is Iron Head, then I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam again. Still wasting Trick Room team turns here. And he doesn't really have a good D-Gleam switch in. Iron Head. Hang on, let me just calculate the Iron Head damage before I go on here. Iron Head. He could just be entirely physical. No, it was doing 51 to me. Sorry, 49. Which is about standard actually for 0 attack, quiet nature. What if, what if he was a plus attack nature? He could have gotten it on a plus attack nature, potentially. Like, he could be adamant. But that's still no attack investment, so I think it's more likely that he's still quiet or brave even. He could just be brave, no attack investment, to be honest. I mean, obviously Dragon Hammer is doing nothing to me here, so Dazzling Gleam is the play again. Okay, in comes the Incineroar. Intimidates me, it's whatever. 25 on the Incineroar. So, I don't think he's Assault Vest. I think he's just specially defensive. It's a roll against specially defensive Incineroar, no Assault Vest, or he might be Assault Vest plus Spadef, no investment. Nope, that's not a roll. So he could just be not max HP then? Not entirely sure on that. So I think a Flare Blitz could like take me really low here. I don't know if it'll actually kill me though. Would Flare Blitz kill me? Fire Blast isn't... Yeah, Flare Blitz would kill me. I actually kind of want to keep this around for Executor because it can't kill me except with the Iron Head, but Slurpus also like pretty useless at this point. Like Seismitoad's a pretty free switch in here, but he could just U-turn. So I'm gonna Endeavor. Oh, I was actually faster than him. And he's got the Iron Head. Why was I faster? He must be running a lot of speed investment then, because I was running a ton of speed investment, which means he's probably max speed Incineroar, to be honest with you, to outrun or just speed tie with max speed Porygon 2, which is not really a bring by any means. If we assume he's not Assault Vest, Tri-Attack's not killing him from this range. Like, what do I have to go into here? I think I have to go Seismitoad and either click Earthquake or Stealth Rock. Although I do feel like the Executor might come in. I mean, I'm going to be fast in the Executor once Trick Room's gone, and Icy Wind will probably destroy that thing. So I'm going to go into Seismitoad here, and I'm going to set up my rocks. I think that's the best play. I can Toxic the Licky if it comes in. I can Toxic... I mean, I can Icy Wind the Butterfree. Does Butterfree get grass coverage? Let me just go into here real quick and search up Butterfree. Do you get grass coverage? You get Energy Ball and Giga Drain. So he's probably got those, actually. Oh, he just stays in. Knocks off my Rocky Helmet. And now he's going to be faster than me. That's annoying. Maybe I should have just killed him there. I didn't realize he was going to sack this. I'm going to Earthquake now. I mean, honestly, this Seismitoad build was pretty much primarily here just for the Incineroar, because I don't even have Water Stab on it, so it's not really that big a deal. And I can still Toxic the Licky if he's running no speed. Oh, he's Flame Charge. I mean, he's going to die here. That crit... Okay, then. 32. I'm really curious as to what set he was. If, like, the knockoff... How much that knockoff was doing, because I didn't even calculate that. So, knockoff actually did 33% to me. So he absolutely had to be... Wait, what? How does that make any sense? The knockoff shouldn't have been doing that much. Oh, Rocky... It doesn't have an item on... Rocky Helmet doesn't exist on the calculator. That's hilarious. Okay, Roselli Berry. Okay, Okay, so he actually wasn't that, so he must have been a plus Spit F nature then. That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. Okay, so Frostlass coming out, I kind of just want to Toxic this thing. I'm going to go for it. He Will-O-Wisp me, I don't really care. I'm just going to Toxic you. So then we put Frostlass on a timer, and... Oh, what do I do here? What do I do here? I'm just going to Icy Wind, I think. Realistically, the Frostlass can run modest. Okay, so he actually goes for the Shadow Ball and gets the Spit F drop. But I get the speed drop on him with the Icy Wind, and I think it gets disabled. Of course it gets disabled. I'm going to go into P2 now. I'm wary of him having Destiny Bond, because P2 is still very useful this game. I don't know what it's checking anymore. Oh, he goes into Licky. Okay. So, oh, he's more specially defensive. Based on me getting the download boost into attack, he's definitely specially defensive. If he's defensive at all. So I'm going to Toxic this thing right now. He's probably going to Toxic me. Oh, he's just going to knock off my Violate. Doesn't really matter. In the grand scheme of things, getting that Toxic off I think is pretty useful. And I can just start try-attacking here. I'm faster than him for some reason. He's Wish. He might have the Heal Bell. I'm going to Shadow... Oh... He might choose to pass that Wish into the Frostlass here, so I'm going to Shadow Ball. Oh, he goes into Donphan with it. Which, I don't know how much that matters. Okay, Donphan. Oh, Donphan. Now might be the time to go Darmanitan. He's either going to spin those rocks away, or he's going to set his own rocks up, which is kind of what I feel like he's going to do here. I could just Toxic. That might be safer. I want to Toxic. Yeah, okay, so he does get his own rocks up. That's actually kind of annoying. P2... Porygon 2 with no Violate against Donphan. He's probably like one-shotting me with an Earthquake here. Oh, he's not, actually. He's not. Tri-Attack's doing a lot. It's not +1 special attack, though. So let's just take Download off. I mean, Tri-Attack's still doing a reasonable chunk here. And I'm faster than him, which means he's not running any speed investment, because P2 is base 60 and Donphan's base 50. That's just a 23, and he Rapid Spin my rocks away. Rapid Spinned. I'm going to Shadow Ball again, in case he thinks that I'm going to Tri-Attack his Frostlass for some reason. I'd love to get my rocks back up at some point. Actually, let me calculate damage. So 23% from Tri-Attack means that he is 100% specially defensive Donphan. So he's got no attack investment. And we know that he's careful to get that Tri-Attack roll. Earthquake's not doing a whole lot. What do I do here? I mean, Tri-Attack's pretty safe. Realistically, I can't just go Seismitoad on this and get my rocks up again. I kind of have to go Seismitoad for free on something and set up my rocks again. This is really annoying for Yanmega to have rocks up too, so I'd really like to just get Rotom in for free on something. So I'm going to go Rotom, actually, and click Defog, I think. As he goes Licky. Maybe Trick is the play then. I'm going to Trick here. He probably thinks he can take a hit with Licky, and I'm going to get his leftovers, and he's going to be locked into something. That'll really cripple it. That'll actually be really fantastic for me, because I don't know if he's just going to click Heal Bell here or not. But if he does, then he can't Wish Pass and other things, and then I can get a Defog off afterwards. The only thing I don't want to come in here, I think, is Alolan Executor. Although even with a Scarf, I'm not sure how fast it would be. What's min speed Executor? If you're quiet, no speed, no IVs, 85. Oh, he just stayed in. Never mind, it doesn't matter. So we get that. He's going to knock off the leftovers that I just stole from him, and now I get to Defog the rocks away. This actually works out even better for me, because Donphan's going to die to a Leaf Storm now, and I can just Volt Switch on the Executor if it comes back in. So I'm perfectly okay with that. Butterfree is going to be slower than me, I think. I'm pretty sure Rotom outspeeds... Yeah, Rotom outspeeds Hitmonchan, so Butterfree is going to be slower than me, and I don't think it can take anything. Okay, so in comes the Frostlass. He's probably got an Ice move. I'm just gonna go P2. Like, I really don't have a reason not to go P2 now. Depending on what he wants to do here. He could just spike. He Destiny Bonds. Okay. So that's interesting because he's actually gonna move before me, guaranteed, so I can Shadow Ball here and knock him out. I don't care about the burn. Frostlass was the fastest thing on his team, and now it's dead. He actually Curse Bodies Shadow Ball, which matters, like, not at all. It doesn't matter even slightly. Butterfree, I wonder if I should just Toxic the Butterfree. Because I don't have my Violet anymore, so Butterfree. Yeah, I mean, even boosting Butterfree can't really touch me unless he's Fly Z. Does it even get, like, Hurricane? I don't think it does. It gets Air Slash. Air Slash is his best flying move to hit me with. So if he's Fly Z... I mean, it's doing like 50. And that's a +1. +1 Z Bug Buzz is going to kill me. Tri-Attack's still doing an okay amount to him. If he's no bulk. I don't understand. He wouldn't be no bulk though. Like 100% he's not going to be no bulk because he can Speed Growth over something with Butterfree. Slurpuff's kind of useless this game. I really need him to bring an Executor so Slurpuff can like... Oh, Slurpuff's dead. Wait, what? Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot that Slurpuff died to the Incineroar. My bad. Yeah, at all the health that everything's at, and the fact that Donphan is... Spidef and Toxic. I really think that Darmanitan kind of just beats him by clicking Flare Blitz over and over again. If you're specially defensive... Yeah, Flare Blitz demolishes his team. Can I take the recoil damage? Okay, he's at 58% right now. Oh, I can take the recoil. I can go in on rocks, and I'm pretty sure I can take the recoil damage on everything. So... I don't know if he would just set up rocks here is the thing. I'm actually gonna... do I go Yon Mega? Like, Yon Mega can also win, because I have Psyche MZ to just blow back the Licky. I'm gonna go Yon Mega, in case he wants to set up rocks here. Yeah, okay. So that was a good play. And now he is specially defensive. So Yon Mega. Ooh. Bug Buzz is not killing. I kind of need another turn of toxic damage, so I'm gonna protect here. Alright, so he stays in for the extra toxic damage. He's got Ice Shard. No attack, Ice Shard. Ice Shard. 23%. And he's in range of most rolls of Bug Buzz, so I'm just going to kill him here. Yeah, that's a 25, which was in between the roll there, and Donphan goes down. So Yon Mega could just pick up the win here as well. Which I'd also be okay with, because Yon Mega is broken in this format, and it's got no switch-ins at all. So we'll sort of see how this goes, I guess. Alright, what are you going to do, Jed? Yon Mega beats you. Actually, hang on, how much am I doing to Licky? Licky. If you're Spidef, Licky. Careful. Let's say you're careful. How much is Z Psychic doing? 33.9 to 40. So he could just like wish up with Licky actually. That's annoying. I wish I was Buginium now. Fucking, sorry. Excuse my language. Marini is the only reason that I brought Psyche MZ. Literally the only reason that I brought Psyche MZ. Buginium would have been so much better this game. Oh, live and learn, right? God damn, of course this thing comes out. Okay, so I'm gonna try and Air Slash him. And flinch him. I think that's the play. Is Air Slash flinch. Yeah, okay, wow, we actually got it. Oh my god. Alright, now I'm gonna blow the Z move. Oh. Executor comes out, this thing's dying to a Bug Buzz. No question about it. Yeah. So, I think it's pretty obvious that we're going to pick up a nice 5-0 win here, as long as we don't miss an Air Slash on the Butterfree. I wonder if... Yeah, no, Air Slash is actually killing the Butterfree, so he could be Focus Sash here. I don't think it matters because I'm going to outspeed. He's not, so... Alright, so we pick up a 5-0 win. Against Jed and the Adelaide Overheat. Pretty good, solid first game in W.A.I.L.O.R.D for us. Yanmega picking up 4 kills is pretty excellent. Unfortunately, the Banded Darmanitan set didn't get to do anything, but again, I could have gone Yanmega or the Darmanitan there. Darmanitan was actually probably safer because I had to rely on the Air Slash flinch on the Licky Licky. I don't know if he had a rock move on the Licky Licky. He could have just blown me back with a rock move there. If that's the case, then Yanmega dies, right? And I just go Darmanitan and I click Flare Blitz a bunch of times. Maybe not, because the Licky was Scarfed. I tricked it to Scarf. So it could have been dangerous, although Rotom-Mow came in on the Licky Licky there at the end pretty freely. So I don't think... pretty much there was a turn where I'd guaranteed won the game, and I think that was when Frostlass died to P2. I'm 90% sure that's what it was. Or the fact that Incineroar died and it was his best answer to Darmanitan as well. So either way, we pick up a 5-0 win over Jed. And next week we take on Jed's brother, Zach, and the Adelaide Red Racks, which is Jed's old team. So keep an eye out for that, and I will catch you guys later.